Hello everybody, welcome and welcome back. Today we're going to be playing on the best of 3 standard ranked ladder with my 4-color Gurk Legends deck. This is basically what I have to play in RCQs this season. The only difference in the main board is I don't own a Cavern of Souls, so mana base is just a tiny bit different, and the Kura, 3rd Basayu, and the Hearses I don't own in paper, so sideboard looks slightly different, but this is what I would recommend playing, at least in my personal opinion, for 4-color Legends if you want to play it in paper. So I've been playing this list for the past month and a half-ish for FNMs, RCQs, all that. It is extremely powerful. I've ended up in 9th and 13th in the last 2 RCQs, so just kind of barely missing the winning in for top 8s, but the deck is definitely overperforming, and it just kind of handles the metagame very, very easily if you draw correctly. The core of the deck is the Rona, Inti, Slogurk kind of trifecta. If you can assemble Rona or Gurk on 2 and 3, or even Inti into Gurk on 2 and 3, you have a very powerful draw-discard engine that powers up your Gurk, powers up the Inti, and gives you extra card advantage. Past that, if you play a Relic of Legends, you can just kind of go wild. Once you have enough Legends, all of your Legends will tap for enough mana to channel these by themselves. One of my favorite examples with this deck is in round 5 of the last RCQ. Opponent went Atraxa, Nissa, ult Nissa, attack for 50 some. I had 1 blocker available, so I declared blocks, tapped all of my stuff for blue, channeled a Otawara to bounce one of the tokens back to hand, channeled another Otawara to do it again, bounced the Gurk back to hand, returned both of those Otawaras and another from the graveyard to my hand, and then fired off all of those, and then cracked back for lethal next turn. The deck has some insanely powerful lines, and overall the card quality is just absurd. So if you draw into the right sequence of stuff, it's very easy to win. That's the hard part though, is drawing stuff in the right sequence, because this deck definitely needs like certain pieces to work correctly. If you guys are excited to see this in action, make sure to drop a like, leave a comment, and make sure you're subscribed if you aren't already, as I'd really appreciate it. I upload magic content just like this, and I'm still working on getting my channel partnered, so any sort of support is really appreciated. And I'm also going to leave a QR code and a link down in the description to my TCG Player Partner card. Using the QR code or the link is a way to help support me and my channel, which is greatly appreciated. But with all that said, let's hop onto the ladder and see how this does. Alrighty, game 1. Definitely taking the play. Well, that's a pretty terrible hand. That's better. Let's lead off with a lounge. We can go Rona on 2 and then probably Relic on 3. Inti's not bad. Okay, what you taking? Well, no untapped land is a little rough. Let's loot. Probably just gonna go with the Relic. And we will pass. Sure. Let's loot. I think we pitch a go for the throat here. Let's see what Inti hits. Not exactly what I want. Let's... Let's get in with Inti. Alright, Plus is pretty good. Let's play a relic. Sure, that's fine. I mean, it's not like ideal or anything, but I'd rather they use something like No Moralize on a relic than on a Gurk. Yeah, okay. Looking here's annoying. We do have a go for the throat for next turn. Let's loot. Cool. Discard Rona. And what do we get? Awesome. Let's take out Rafine. We'll go in for 3. We'll decline. And we will pass. Sure. Let's just go for the throat. Honestly, I think it's the Takenuma. It's really hard to give up either of these against a Esper player. Yeah, we'll pitch the Takenuma. Let's get in again. We'll drop off Glissa. Let's play the Shelly. We're gonna skip over that Rona trigger just because we wouldn't really be able to play anything, so usually you want to loot with the untap trigger on the stack. That's one of those situations where you don't. Now we can loot. We'll pitch Lazov. Dang. So, opponent has to discard a non-land here if they don't want Rafine to die in the cut down. Yeah. Let's see. So, cut down the bat, play the Gurk, attack in with Inti, drop off the land, and just like set up to kill him next turn after we flip a Rona. We'll just go for exit. And we'll jam. And we will pass. Sure. Opponent's definitely going to need a lot of help to save him here. Yeah. last cut, probably just an inty on the draw. Right, I forgot this is a 61. Alrighty, next game. Hand is pretty good, we'll keep it. Even if they have a bad on 2, we do have double Rona, so pretty good. Let's name human. We will try and play around their no more lies, which I'm assuming is what they have. But cut down takes care of her regardless. Sure. And opponent takes the Gurk. Okay. So do we want to play out the Rona here? Or do we just play the Relic and pass? Yeah, I don't know. Either way, they're going to be able to get in with whatever next turn, so if they have a Ravine, it's going to be pretty rough. We might... God, I really don't know. I'm just going to go with Rona. I feel like setting up extra loot with Rona into Inti might be a decent way to at least bounce back from our slow Gurk being taken. And they fire off a go for the throat. So opponent is determined to keep us off the Ronas, which is a pretty good game plan for him. Let's go with the Relic. Probably should have played the Plaza first so we could have left open the Cavern for Inti. Because now I don't want to play into the, whatever it is, the No More Lies. Let's pass. Virtue. I mean, save or take out the Virtue is fine. Rude. Yeah, I mean, take the NT, sure. Do we blow up the anchorage now, or do we save it for the Virtue? Probably save it for the Virtue, but we're definitely getting pretty behind. I think we just kind of have to take the Gurk here. No Basayu in the yard, so don't really want to play this for the Gurk. Let's pass. Okay. Alright, well, let's play a Gurk and the Inti. Alright, down to 4. Definitely not looking great. Let's get in with Inti. Yeah, can't channel the anchorage back to hand, so they've got lethal. Let's... Alright, game 3, definitely taking the play. Yup, hand is pretty good, we'll keep it. Let's lead off with Proving Grounds. We don't have the blue to play Gurk or the Borborygmos yet, but we do have Inti. Inti can discard cards and get us way further into the deck, so definitely a keepable 7. Let's get our dude down. And opponent just passes. Alright, let's go to combat. Let's discard one of these 5-drops. Cool. I mean, it's a land, it's not like the right lands though. Guess we just pass. Alright, we take another 2. And opponent didn't have a pause there, so I'm thinking no kill spell. Maybe a counter spell with no more lies, who knows. We'll get in. Drop off one of these 3 Inties. Rona. Jeez. Unfortunately, can't cast that one. Yeah, opponent controls. Go ahead. We'll take another 2. Sure. That's unfortunate. They can take the Aclazots, and pretty much everything else is dead. Interesting. We take the Gurk. Let's get in for 4. Drop off this Inti. See if we find a blue land. Okay. That works. So, do we just jam Aclazots? They again might have the counter spell, but I think we kind of force them to have it here. Yeah, so we have this gigantic Inti here, so if opponent can't deal with it, not gonna be great for him. Wedding announcement. Okay. So opponent's just trying to draw more cards. Well, let's jam. Pitch you, since can't really use you anymore. Relic, okay. We put him down to 5. We'll play a relic. And we will pass. Sure. Yeah, non-land is fine. Let's blow that up. And we impulse. Okay, so we gotta discard the Inti at least. Well, let's jam. Let's play Resolve. We'll pay 3. So, unless opponent brings out Dennick this turn, we can exile the Dennick. That's crazy.
Run away. You'll be safer. My judgment is final.
Alright, so we take 1. Okay, let's go to combat. We will send you with the Emperor, and eat the Dennick. Don't really think I need the 2 life here, so yeah.
See you later.
We'll cast Rona. And go ahead. Raffine is pretty solid. That's a really good draw for them. Okay, opponent is gaining a bit of life back now. Not good. Let's crack the clue. I mean, yeah, like, the Ravine. We'll pay 1. We'll go like that. And in for 2. I think we just take a Raffine. And we will pass after that. So next turn pre-combat we can turn Lazav into Raffine. Then we get Connives when we attack, which is pretty cool. Sure. And they go with the Virtue. Okay. So, we want the Raffine for next turn, so we don't use it here. No point really in looting. So we know their top deck isn't going to be a removal spell, so we can transform Rona, get in with both of these guys. Well, actually no, we don't want to get in with Raffine because then it might just die to the bat. So we transform Rona. Man, this game's hard. Let's play that so we don't have to pay 2. Actually, we can just drop off the cavern. Go ahead. Graveyards can't be targeted. Rough. Let's cycle. Well, that's a good card. Let's get in with Rona. I mean, yeah, that works. Go ahead. Alright, well, cut down's pretty useless here. Can't get through the anchorage or the Denic, so unfortunate. Really don't need another. Let's go to combat. Oh. Shoot. I forgot the clue thing is on attacks. Shit. Okay, so we might have just thrown. I was gonna say, we attack, make the clue, turn him into Rafine before blocks, then we can... Oh no, we wouldn't get the connive either. So I guess that was just terrible attack. What am I doing? Yeah, so that's unfortunate. We're gonna have to cut down our Lazav so they don't gain any life. They go to 1. Play Gurk and the Rona. Or... No, we can't transform Rona here because that would cost 2 life and that's 4 power. Go ahead. Interesting. No attacks with Denic. We'll take 4. Hopefully they don't have a Shelly. So, unless they have animate this, block, plus a removal spell, I think we have exactly lethal. Let's jam. Because, gain 5, go to 6, take 6. GG's. That was a sketchy one. Glad we got there in the end, though. The deck is very powerful and can bounce back pretty easy. And a couple post-game thoughts for everybody. This deck is sick. Like, I misplayed pretty badly there. Like, I had to cut down my own Lazov, which is definitely not how you want to play. But even so, we were still able to bounce back and win, so that definitely shows how resilient this list can be. But yeah, if anybody has any other sort of suggestions for this list, I think it's pretty finely tuned. The most flexible spot is going to be Borborygmos and Lazov, so I don't know past that. Borborygmos is really fun though, I like him. But yeah, that's about it, so thank you everybody for watching, I appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.